Alright, so right now a lot of you guys are probably Googling how to do a handrail. And you guys are actually probably already familiar with how to do a handrail at other locations. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. And even like this. Alright, I'm sure you guys get the point. There are a bunch of different handrails, whether they be flat rails, long rails, short rails, steep rails, mellow rails. Basically your point is you're trying to go from doing a rail to skate park to a rail on the streets, and that's what we're going to teach you here today. But before you do that, you should probably feel comfortable with at least doing ledges going down steps. And the only difference between that and that is simply just bucking up and doing it, because that gap is all mental. I mean, yes, there is a filled space there and there's an open space there, but if you got the hops to get on that, your peg isn't going to go under the rail there to where you'd fall. But before you get out to the streets, you need to know a few things. You need to learn how to spot search. Spot search really incognito and be unseen. You don't want any cops finding you. You don't want any security to be on your tail. You want to be able to be as low-key as possible. So you're going to ride around your local campus like I am right now and try to stay as low-key as possible, or your local city. You're not trying to start anything with any security guards. You're trying to have a good time, because the nicer you are to security guards, if you do find them, the longer they are likely to let you ride there, or they'll just overlook it. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I don't see anything, go ahead, have fun. So yeah, obviously attitude goes a long way. And a lot of you guys are probably like, why am I going to listen to this guy? He rides a lot of skate parks right now. Well, I used to ride a ton of street, but as I got older, it became harder and harder on my joints. Here's a bunch of street clips of me previously. I'd say about between 10 and 15 years ago, that was like my prime in the streets. So yeah, times have changed. I went from riding one specific way to try to be as well-rounded as I possibly can. Now, a lot of you guys are pretty narrow-minded. I'm not saying that as an insult, but you're pretty narrow-minded to where you only want to ride ledges at a skate park, or you only want to ride a little flat rail in the middle of a parking lot. Widen your horizon a little bit, and that's what today's video should try to motivate you to do. So yeah, this is actually one of the first handrails I ever did. I liked it because I ran 3 pegs at the time, and I used to switch my feet up and do like pedal peg grinds. So this rail is the same height, same run up and everything, both sides. Today I don't have 4 pegs or 3 pegs for that matter, but we're going to do this rail and a couple different rails around the campus just to showcase a couple of things. But like I was saying before doing a handrail, you at least want to be comfortable doing a down ledge or down rail at a skate park before attempting something like this. So one of the things you want to look out for on your first handrail is cracks. So this is a pretty smooth run up going up to it. But before we get to it, you want to at least get your hops up and kind of be comfortable with knowing that you have the right hop and speed getting onto the handrail. So what are we going to do? There's actually a little 3 set over there. We're going to do some bunny hops up it and kind of get ourselves worked up to it. Go out a little sideways, get some more distance. Say if we hit a 360 on it this time. A little more straight on. A lot of you guys are going to be nervous your first couple times, and you're going to be nervous about what speed you want to carry to it. So some of you guys might try to take your speed and bunny hop down. Oh yeah, nice. Apple Watch is like, did you fall? A lot of you guys might want to try to take that speed and try to jump down the flat. I don't really encourage that because I think you'll end up overshooting the good portion of the handrail. It doesn't matter if you have plastic or metal.
and basically just bucking up. So see exactly where you want to eyeball it. You don't want to try to hop onto it from a complete side. You don't want to try to hop onto it straight, just a slight angle. Also, another thing to note is you want to make sure that the rail slides. I have plastic pegs, so basically plastic pegs slide on anything. So you get that comfortable speed going up. And that rail is more of an on and off rail. See, a lot of rails will have a kink like this, but it won't be necessarily as gnarly. When I mean gnarly, is like it's long. So you got plenty of time to kind of just, my damn Apple Watch is like, yo, did you fall? The kink is actually going to help you to be able to pop off the rail versus just riding off and down it. So yeah, this is a good first rail for a lot of people. If you guys live in the area, this is University of Delaware, right on the campus across from the library.
Also, if you like the angle of this Insta360, I actually have it a part of the raffle I have going on my channel right now. First, second, and third. First place and second place come with the Insta360. More information at the end of this video on how to get involved in this raffle giveaway, but so far, so many of you guys have gotten involved. We're gonna be making a big difference in people's lives starting this week, so be on the lookout for that. Let's head over to the next spot.
And this is a setup that you could eventually do. I'm not going to be doing anything like this today because I have nobody to ride with, and this is a pretty dangerous setup. But I did want to take a look at this. Look at this gap. Let's check it out. I feel like you'd be able to like bunny hop double tire down this high speed land. Oh my gosh, anybody man enough to do this? Pretty sure you'd die. Also, mind you, somebody's lurking over there. I also found this. You could double tire on this, bunny hop, and since I'm right side, I could grind down this. Much less of a hop in height. Pretty long rail. Looks like it'd be a sick setup, but like I said, your boy's over there lurking. So let's go continue to try to find a couple more rails. Just give you a couple different options with the kinks that pop off the end. Also, don't be scared to wear a helmet. I have a raffle on my channel going on right now featuring this helmet and a bunch of other things, including that Insta360. We'll talk a little bit more about at the end of this video, but let's go searching for some more rails. Let's go see if that cop's in his car. But first, a little slow firecracker, I guess. So you guys remember that clip from earlier? Well, there it is, all overgrown and yeah, not doable. But back then I was doing them on my left side, and now I do rails on my right side more often. I don't know, I couldn't make up my mind back then. Really all over the place. Also, shot a photo up here, pretty epic. Let me show you the inside of it real quick. Yeah, basically I got a picnic table, bunny hopped on it, did a bar spin on that glass, and was looking down to people eating their lunch down here. Pretty crazy. It's pretty nuts how much stuff has changed around here, but also not changed. I mean, This rail's still here, but it's super overgrown. But we have a bunch of added things here on the campus, which I'm really stoked about. But I'm hiding out up here because that drone, which makes the cool shots for you guys watching the video, but it is super loud. Therefore, a lot of people were calling, I'm assuming calling somebody. But as I went one way, there was university police, and then the other way, there was local police. So I'm not trying to get jammed up. I think I've basically worn out my welcome today riding here solo, trying to find more rails for you guys, but I hope that you guys were able to get something from this video. Now, like I said earlier, a lot of you guys are trying to go from a skate park rail to a real handrail, and you're looking for the motivation to do it. I hope this was able to give you some type of motivation and insight on how to do it. Now, don't feel pressure to go out and do your first handrail today. Go out and do some spot searching. Try to find the right rail, the one that's perfect for you, and then maybe look for a ledge or a rail to skate park that is very close to that height and maybe even angle. That way you can go from one to the other seamlessly and there won't be a problem. Now, some of you guys are probably still having the problem going from a ledge to a rail. All that is a mental head game. You can do it. I promise you. If you put that effort that you did in for that ledge, you will do the handrail. The only thing standing between you and that is the excuse you're making to be able to do it today. One other thing I want to talk about, not enough street riders wear a helmet. Now, I know a lot of people are like, dude, helmets are stupid. Why are you going to wear them? Because your brain is the only thing you cannot reset. This is not an ad for that. This is just me speaking to you, saying that I want you to be safe out there so you can continue to ride much further in the future. Now, if you guys like that 360 footage you saw earlier and the pads that I wear on a regular basis on my channel, I'm actually doing a raffle giveaway to go towards paying off random layaways and just helping people throughout the holiday season. I'm gonna be doing videos bringing you guys along for the ride, starting with the first video this coming weekend. I cannot wait to put that out. You guys have contributed so much to it. How do you guys get involved? It is a $5 raffle system. For every $5, you get an itemized receipt emailed to you, letting you know where you stand in the raffle lineup. Now, the prize packages are first through third. Third place, AAA pad setup, just like you see me wear on my channel on a regular basis. Second place, same exact setup plus an Insta360. First place, same exact setup from second place, plus 2 Bolito tubes, a BSD frame, fork, and handlebar. You guys have contributed so much thus far. I have a goal of reaching $2,000. I'm so close to that goal, and I cannot wait to make videos showcasing to you guys these people's reactions. I want to let them know that this would not have been possible without you guys watching this video and contributing to making a difference in their holiday season. So with that being said, if you guys found this video informative, please share with your friends, drop a like on it, and drop some suggestions below on future videos you guys want to see this coming week. With that being said, if you guys like this video, drop a like. If you love it, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.